In this video, I'll be showing you how to use Joplin. So you will learn how to set up Joplin, sync across devices, use Markdown, clip web pages, organize with notebooks and tags, enable end-to-end encryption and power up with plugins. So first you want to go and head over to joplinapp.org. From there simply click download the app, and after you do that a download will start. Now just go and open up the app once that is done. Then after you do that and you first open up Joplin, you will see something like this. Now what I would recommend doing first is to go and create your first notebook. So what you can do to do that, here in notebooks, click plus, and then here just go and give it a title. For example, work, and then you can select an emoji or file as the icon. This doesn't make it look a little bit nicer, so that's what I'll do. So from there click on OK, and now what you can do from there is create a sub notebook. To do that, go to the top right here where you have your different tools and stuff like that, and click File, and from there click New Sub Notebook. Then here you can give it a title. For example, here the notebook is about work, then I could have a notebook about the equipment I use for work, for example, and then again you can select an emoji if you want. And then click on OK again. Now under work you will see that now we have equipment. Now you can also create more. If you have multiple projects, for example, you could create one sub notebook for each project. And now what you can do is click on these sub notebooks, in this case equipment, and then you will see that you have notes and you have to-dos. Now these are pretty straightforward. A note is just a regular note. A to-do is a to-do where you have one of these check marks where you can check it off once it is done. But I'm going to create a new note first. So first you want to go and name the note. For example, this one is equipment, so let's say this is about a microphone. Then you can go to the note itself, and what you can do is create a heading by clicking on the H right here, and then let's say microphone upgrade. So this is now the heading, and you can see this is basically the editor, and then in the right is the preview of what it actually looks like. So you can see here you have the hashtags, here you don't see those. Now you have different tools. So here, for example, I could say options, I'm considering, and then I can create a list right here. So you can do a bullet list, you can make a numbered list or a checklist. Now what I'm going to do is just create a numbered list. So for example, Shure SM7B, let's say Hyper X Quadcast and Blue Yeti. And you can see in the right options I'm considering, and it then creates the list. So pretty straightforward. Now, for example, if I want to make a certain text bold, you can just go and select that text and then click on the bold icon right there. They can also attach files and links. So for example, if I want to add links to the product here, I can go and click on the link icon right there and then insert a hyperlink. So now basically if I want to link to the microphone, what I can now do is select the text right here and then click on the link and then insert a hyperlink. So now if I paste in a link to that product, you will now see that in the right options I'm considering Shure SM7B, and now this one is going to link to the microphone. Now what you can also do is if you want to sign with the date, for example, if you click right here, it will do the date as well as the exact time. You can also create a drawing by clicking on the pen right here, and then you can create a drawing, which can then also be added into your note. Now next what you want to get and do, and this is quite important, is to add tags to your notes. So to do that, in the bottom left of the note, just click on the tags right here, and this one is about work, so again I can add work, but you can also add more, such as in this case microphone, and whatever else kind of tag you want to be able to find this by. Then click OK, and now for example I'll create a to-do to buy a microphone. So for example, buy Shure SM7B and set it up. And now if I want to link these two notes, first what I can also do is click to add tag and then click on the drop down, and this is also about the microphone, so I can then select it again. And in the left under tags, if I now click microphone, you will see that we have the to-do and the note right here. Now if I want to link these two and basically have a link inside of them to the other one, what I can do is right click on one of them and click copy markdown link, then go to the other one, and now if I paste in the link right there, you will see that now it links directly to the other one, and this also works the other way around. So copy the markdown link there and then click on it, and now it links to the task. And now if I have completed this task, what I can do is check it off, and if I want to delete it, just gonna right click on it and then you can click delete note, and now it will be removed. And now if you want to find a specific note, you can either search in a notebook, a sub-notebook, or you can go to all notes. And for example, if I search for microphone right here, it will then be able to find the microphone note that I created. And even if I search for something that is inside of the note, it will also find it. Now next, an important section is to sync the setup with your desktop and then to the cloud. So to do this, in the bottom left, just click synchronize, and then from here they have a few options. So you can synchronize with Joplin Cloud or with OneCloud, and there are a few more options. Now I've already selected Joplin Cloud, so from there I can then go and authorize it, and then I need to create a Joplin Cloud account. And basically what that will allow you to do is it allows you to sync across devices, and let's say you lose access to the device you are using Joplin on, then you will still be able to access your Joplin account on another device, which is very helpful, or even to just use it on your phone and desktop. Now some more things, if you go to the top and click on Joplin, then just head over into settings, there's a few more things to show right here. So first, the encryption. If you go to encryption, you can enable encryption. So this is just for your own safety basically. Just enable encryption and then enter a password that you want to use for your account. Now just make sure you don't lose this password, and then click OK to add it. And now you have added the password. So you will also need this password on other devices now to log in. Next, as for the reminders and to-dos, you can convert a specific note to a to-do as well. So if I go back here, for example, I have this note. Now if I right click on it, what I can now do is switch between note and to-do type. So now you can see it is a to-do. Now next, the web clipper. So if you go back to settings, which you will find right here, and then go over to web clipper, you can then enable this. So enable the web clipper service. And essentially Joplin web clipper allows saving web pages and screenshots from your browser to Joplin. So in order to use this, first enable the web clipper service and then get it on Firefox or Chrome. I use Chrome, so I'll get it on Chrome and then click add to Chrome, add extension. And now, for example, if I just go to the Joplin website and open up the Joplin web clipper extension, and then here go back to Joplin and click grant authorization. Now go back here again. And now what you can do, for example, is clip a screenshot. So I'll just drag the screenshot like this. And now that has been clipped. So if I now go back here, then now inside of my welcome notes, I now have this Joplin section and can see this is the screenshot I took. Now, if I want to add this to my equipment or work section, what you can do is just move it over and then take it right there. And now you can see it is right here inside of my equipment sub notebook. Now what you can do is, if you want to have a template, just create a new node where you create the templates, for example on meeting notes, and then you add your different sections and just basically build out the template. Then you can have, for example, a sub notebook with all of your templates. What you can then do is just click on the template and then just click on the template. So I actually name this template to make it a bit more clear, and then you can right click on that node and from there click duplicate, and now you can just go and use this for your actual nodes. So basically, if you have the same structure that you have to use over and over again, you can just create a sub notebook or a notebook with all of your templates, and you can duplicate them and then add them to wherever you need them. For example, if this one needs to go into welcome, I can take it right there and I can now use it here. Now next, you also have plugins and you can set your theming. So if in the top you go back to settings, then here you can go to plugins. You will then see they already have a few plugins. If you click show advanced settings, you can also add development plugins. And if you search for plugins, you can also find more of them right here. So you can see they have a lot of them. For example, you have Todoist, you have Excalibur. You can just install those if you would like to. Now also currently you can see I'm using the dark theme. You can also change that from within settings by going to the appearance right here. I can now set my preferred theme, so I can set it to light or dark, and then you can see if I now click apply, it will now be the theme that I made it, and I can also choose the editor font size, the font family and everything else right here. Now they also have a mobile app, so on your phone you can install Joplin and then log in to the same sync target, then enter your master password once prompted, and then you could, for example, create a quick photo note or a voice note and sync it, and then on your desktop it should appear in seconds. Now what you can also do is your backups and exporting. So to do that, go to file and then you can click export all, and then you can export all of it as a PDF, JEX or any of these other ones. So that's basically how you can use Joplin. So I went over all of the basics of how you can link different nodes, how you can synchronize with a cloud service, how you can add tags, how you can create your notebook and sub-notebooks, how you can change the appearance, and basically everything you need to know to get started. Now there's a lot more that you can do with Joplin, but in this video I just want to go over the basics. If this video helped you get started, please consider leaving a like and subscribing to my channel. With that being said, I will see you in the next video.